What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. Today we're going off topic a little bit. It's gonna involve this big stick right here of PVC pipe. Now, as I've started making content, I honestly started to love filming, editing, making a cool edit with, the best music behind it. And I wanna really hone in on that skill. And right now, my filming setup isn't the best. I'm rocking with just this phone gimbal. If you know anything about filming, it's pretty hard to hold this the whole time and keep it steady. Especially when you're trying to get like an all-around shot of the truck. It is super hard to keep it steady that whole time. I can do it for a couple seconds, but I'm not a professional. So today I'm gonna be making something that's gonna help me out quite a bit. Now, in the filming world, you can buy a bunch of accessories for cameras, gimbals, but there's one thing I've had my eye on for a while. It's actually this thing called a tilt-a-ring. It's a ring that you can hold with both hands and actually keep your camera really steady. Now, a tilt-a-ring actually has controls built into it, but it comes with a price. They are really expensive. I think they're right around 500 bucks. So today, I'm gonna try and make one with this PVC pipe for like $20. We're just not gonna have the controls in the actual grip, but we will still have them on the actual gimbal, so it doesn't really change anything. Now, guys, I am happy to say this is my previous setup. I took a couple of boards, put the gimbal in between here, and screwed it together and smashed it. And then I held this board with two hands. Today we are upgrading from the 2x4 gimbal. Would you look at that? This was 100% a success. I am happy with this. So my original idea was to use a clamp and basically shove the gimbal down in this. But once I figured out you can actually heat the PVC up and form it to how you like, I basically just threw a bolt in the bottom of it, and there's threads on the bottom side of the gimbal, and basically it's not going anywhere now. But we actually don't need this anymore, which is awesome. I was honestly not expecting this good of a setup. I mean, check this thing out. You can hold it like this or on the sides. I'm thinking of throwing a coat of black spray paint on it just to make it look a little more appealing, but I'd call this a success. At the end of this video, we'll get you guys some clips, and you should be able to tell how much more it helps me. Someday I'm gonna look back on this and be like, the good old days when I didn't have the money for everything, we gotta thug it out. No more piece of wood. Finally get to throw that thing in. Whoa, I'll leave that blooper in. We finally get to throw that thing in the garbage. Now let's get into the reason you guys clicked on this video in the first place. For the longest time, people have been giving me crap for what the underside of my hood looks like. I threw that brand new HSP piping kit under the hood of this truck, and it's still lacking one thing. And that one thing being, under this hood is just hideous. It is by far the worst looking part of the underside of this truck, mainly because I bought this hood off of a truck that was a totally different color. And when I sprayed it, I obviously only sprayed the top side. Don't ask me why I didn't spray the underside. It kind of just flew right over my head. But today, we are gonna be fixing the color of the hood, and then we're gonna be throwing something special on the underside of it to match the gold piping kit. If you guys ended up watching the last video, you know that we unboxed the hood mirrors that we got from HSP. Now, this isn't a typical hood mirror. This is actually two pieces, and they made my own little overlays to match the gold under the hood. So let's get to taking this hood off. Side note, it is fairly easy. It's only 6 bolts, but I did throw these little LED strips on that I'm gonna have to take off and remount. Oh well. Woke up this morning, figured I'd rip something new. I kind of just get sick of having the same energy drink every day, so I figured I'd try something new. Honestly, I just want to feel something again. This has like 300 milligrams of caffeine. Normally, the Kickstarts that I drink have 80. So I've been drinking Kickstarts for like the last 2 years straight. So I figured I'd try something new this morning, and this thing's actually not bad. Strawberry dragon fruit. But besides the fact, we got the hood all sprayed. You can see I left some dull spots right here. That's actually where the mirrors go. I figured I'd save some money, probably like 10 cents, but oh well. So that leaves us with how to install these. So you can see they actually pre-drilled all of our holes right here. I actually had some super small rivets in my ammo can here. I might have just enough. We're about to see here in a second, but I'm gonna find my 1/8" drill bit and we're gonna start drilling all these holes out. Does it look like this? It took a long time. Man. You want to know something I hate? Well, I don't hate. What I dislike about YouTube is I can't play the music that I want to play. Look at that. There's you guys. Originally, I was unsure how these mirrors actually sit on here, but you can see they actually cut it out so the cubbies fit perfectly up top and down below. Let's get to drilling. We're going to get these placed where we want, and then we will start drilling. I'm just trying to figure out where they're supposed to sit exactly. 1/8" drill bit. And then we have our overlays. I gotta make sure I don't forget these, to throw these on top before I throw some rivets in them. Which go just like this. And boom, just like that, we have all of our rivets intact and the mirror is done. One of the easiest things I've done to the truck yet. Took me maybe 10 minutes to throw the mirrors on and everything, get them lined up. Super happy with how they turned out. Now we can finally go ahead, throw it back on the truck, and let's see how she looks. All right, let's use my daily excuse to go drive the truck around. Hope she has enough juice. It might be dead. Nope. Check out that speedometer, man. That thing looks sick. If you haven't checked the last video out, go check it out. We threw this custom-built cluster in the truck. I wish I could play music, like I said before, but I'll get copyrighted. If you ever having a bad day, dude, just go take a rip in your DURAMAX. Man, it's been like 2 weeks since I've drove this thing. It honestly just puts a smile on my face every time I can go and drive it. All right, let's give you guys a look at the hood mirror. Perfect. Boys, I'm proud to say there's only one major thing that we can do to this thing to finish it off, and that is to get a set of wheels for it. Now I am proud to announce I made a video on TikTok like about a week ago asking for you guys to tag some wheel companies, and I've actually heard back from not one but actually a couple of them. I'm excited to say we are in the final stages of getting a set of wheels ordered for this thing. I am like 99% sure in the next week or two we will have a set of wheels for the truck. And I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be the thing that changes this truck the most. I've done this a couple times where I've built a truck fully up and then threw a set of wheels on it, which I'm kind of kicking myself for doing that every time because it just leaves a truck that has this much done to it looking mid. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. I need your guys' opinion on something. You guys can see with the lift kit on, you can see my drive shaft a lot more. And look how dirty that thing is. Do I polish the drive shaft or just leave it how it is? I think I already know the answer and I think I already have my mind made up, but I want to hear your guys' opinions. Man, I drove all the way over here and I forgot my gimbal to get you guys some steady shots. Dang it. Well, we're gonna see how good I can do with just my hands. Talk about a transformation, man. Well guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button. Seriously, I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys and have a good night.